front door is locked and your phone is switched off. It's match time, and nothing can come in the way of a head coach and his Blood Bowl.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome back to the Sage Streaming Blood Bowl 2. We've got a game in GMan in Rebel tonight. The Slanesh Slaughterers against Death Then Dishonor. Alright, yes, it was the wrong intro. Sorry, guys. So, Slaughterers are back into a decent position. I mean, they have a lot of injuries on the Warriors, but they're not vital ones, so we don't really care. APQC is going to have his work cut out for him, because he's the only Mighty Blow Claw tackle that I have, which will prove to be important. We do have 2 Claw Pumps, Zakarel the Warrior here, and Gornak the Beastman with Jump Up. We have 4 guards on the Warriors and 2 guards on the Beastman, so that's nice. We have a Frenzy Juggernaut now, which might prove to be useful. We have our Legend Carrier, of course. We have a Mighty Blow Tackle, which should also come in very handy. And we have a Dirty Player, but only a 12-player roster. The team that we are facing is this one, Barmution's Death Then Dishonor. Agility 4, Bludge Tackle Wolf. Bludge Sidestep Diving Tackle Wolf. 2 Bludge Fleshies, 1 with Guard and Mighty Blow. A Bludge Stand Firm White with Guard. A Wrestle Ghoul, a Blood Sure Hands Ghoul, a Blood Guard Tackle Zombie, a Wrestle Zombie, and a Kick one. 13 players total. So 7 Dodge, which is a hell of a lot for Necro. So my 2 tacklers are going to have a very busy time. No Dirty Player on the team for the opponent. No Mighty Blow Claw on the team for the opponent. Alright, let's get this thing going. He gets 10k petty cash. He can, of course, splurge a little bit if he wants to. That should be good. I got a good feeling about this one, though. I think we should be able to manage. Now, since he doesn't have Dirty Player, I don't see him spending money for a bribe. Doesn't have enough for a wizard because I dropped some of my dead TV, and no, he chose not to spend any money. Not even cheesing a babe for 40k of his own cash. I guess he's worried he might need to replace a positional or 2 after this game. Hey there, Woodard, Devil's Eye, hi folks, Manus, Sombra, Diog, Mark. Alright. We get to set up first, which is fair enough. Let's have a look. Do we want the Warriors in the center? I think we do, actually. I think we do. Wait, didn't I have bench? Did I miscount? I miscounted, I thought I had 12. Ha! Whoops. So we could maybe do something a little bit more like this. And that. Hey, Meparegri! Wow, a year! A lap around the sun indeed. Nice. Very, very nice. Let's go a little more like this, I guess. 2, 4, 6, 8 can still surf. Ah, right, Manus, thank you. Silly, silly me. I would have liked to see 20k inducement that just gives you a fan factor or a assistant coach or cheerleader. I think that would be good. Basically how Trump fills up his rallies. Yes, with the golden chains. It looks good though, Meparegri. It looks very good. So yeah, inviting him into the center for his punches is basically what we're doing here. He doesn't have that much Mighty Blow. The Mighty Blow does not have Claw, the Claw does not have Mighty Blow. So getting the Warrior's Punch actually makes a lot of sense to me. Even though this does mean putting one of my my last healthy warrior on the line of scrimmage. But yeah, I expect a lot of not following up here on the line of scrimmage. Three Necro team were banned from getting Mighty Blow? Ah, yes. A reroll for the baddies. Let's see. So, his Mighty Blow is here. That's the only one he has. First one is a push. Good. Now, of course, he does actually have an Agility Wolf, which is pretty sweet. Putting Armor 9 on the line has not helped. The record this season is 202, Monkey. Goat also going down. Expect to see another non-follow there. Yeah, so the warriors here working as a free fend has definitely worked. You know, 1 stun out of 3 blocks. I'm okay with that. Okay, this guy does not actually have block or wrestle, so down he goes. Looks like I have a goat with Dirty Player and Piling On. Yeah, that Piling On is in the second row of Zacharel's skill set. Yeah. Yeah, that would be a little bit weird, wouldn't it? This would be a nice target to smack into. First chance we get. Actually, Aldar, that was a bug in Blood Bowl 2 when it first came out. You were allowed to pile on your foul armor or injury. Okay, pickup is not a problem. I think I'm gonna go ahead and blitz this guy. Which would mean being here. Being here. That gives me a 2-die there. Do we want you up and about? Yeah, we do. And you. You. Right now I value the tackle more than I do the claw palm for this matchup. Alright, let's see it. Good. Stun will have to do, I'm afraid. But that does make his position a little bit better here. What about this guy? Hey there, Gornak. Brighton, I've played a fair bit of CCL from time to time. Right now, I really do not have the time. The last time I had a run that should have qualified was before the rulings were as focused on win percentage. So I think I had a Necro team that had 24-4-2 record or something. I did play Morningwood last night, Goat. Eki has not yet been replaced. As a matter of fact, my new dancer, Positron Mike, died last night, so that was fun. But yeah, I'd like to do that. Your playering is coming along nicely, by the way, Gornak. 82 SPP already, finally piling on to his jump up. So yeah, guard moving in to facilitate this block. Not that it technically needed guard. Yeah. Keeping these two close enough to the center that they can easily focus on a different side. Yeah, you are very much killing goats. Absolutely. Although Mamolgor's here goes for a different kind of killing. Different kind of target. Yep, there we go. More non-following up because of the killers lined up right behind him. Yep, this makes sense. Free 2 die here for him. Ooh, lots of pushes there. I'm glad we're not in a surfing battle. We could make this a 2 die. We'd have to get some help. Would potentially be exposing a puppy though. Hate that Ramset. Yep. Okay, so that's a potential blitz target. Ah, right. If that's his blitz, then he's still got a 2 die there as well. Just making sure he doesn't go into a 1 die on a push. Fair enough. And then the wolf assists against AVQC there. Yeah. 2 assists against 1, and more pushes. This is still 2 dice. But this is only 1 now. Oh, there he goes. Corvain's going down. Good armor break for him. Because that was actually in range of the ball. 1 die here. Well, better than the other one. He's willing to give me that. This one's getting up for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Would need a GFI to punch that puppy here. Or I could use this guy, of course. Do I like that better than blitzing a rookie white? Yeah, I do. Still GFI, actually. My bad. Which means you can be out the way here. We're going to keep you there. Try this one. Not great. Try it again from here. Better. What do we want here? Somewhere over here, maybe. There's guard on that. I'd like to keep some options for either flank here. Things don't go too well. Let's see if the Mighty Blow Tackle can deal with the puppy. So far so good. Nope, no need to follow that. And it's a dud. Alright. Well, it's not the worst spot to be in, I suppose. How about you? Yeah, I think you're good where you are. She's not really committed on either side, right? The lack of a fouling zombie. Yeah, I would have prioritized a dirty player over a kick. But maybe he had one and recently fired it. I don't know. I would have also definitely prioritized dirty player over a wrestle. But yeah, you know, different people have different playstyles. That's all fine. Gornak, I think dwarves with one runner and the rest line like longbeards can be an awfully boring. It's dwarfier than dwarves, basically. Can be sensible. I don't like it. I'd hate to play against it too, though. So my guess is he's going to aim for this side. One blitzer and the rest longbeards. I definitely prefer a runner over a blitzer. I could see one runner, one troll slayer as well. But yeah. The dwarf blitzers are a bit... if you compare what you get on a blitzer versus a longbeard and how you wind up often using them, it can be a bit meh. He just had beastly flesh golems, lost one and still has 2 blodge. So yeah, very clumped up, which is not bad for us. As long as we can maintain our... oh wait, we don't actually have 11, we have 10 now. So we are outnumbered. Blocking himself free here, away from ADQC. It'd be interesting if... Ooh, no! That's not good, that's my tackler. Yeah, let's fix that. That's a bad player to suffer that on as well. Yeah, that's pretty shitty. Because he's the one... I mean, in this game, he's got 7 dodge, so it matters a lot. But that's also the player who's usually used for hunting down the dodge guys. I've suffered a KO here, and a minus movement, Apo minus movement there. So, pretty shitty start, really. Especially considering I'm the one with a mighty blow. It's going to take forever for Gornak to pick up tackle. Who else would get it? Yeah. I guess we could give it to Corvain next. No, no good targets to punch, really. Oh, I could blitz this white. That's not bad. Oh, that's a minus movement, of course. I guess he can go in there. This one might be useful-ish here. It can be here. And there. Something like that. Try this one first. Ah, that card. So annoying. Yeah, that's good. Can't be bothered to follow. I'm not piling on over there anyway. Rather save the movement, get relevant sooner next turn. This one would be nice if it worked. Yep. Hey, Thurnlow! Wow, also a year! Nice! Oh, nope, my punches are still duds, it seems. And there. And this one. That's bad. You can stay on there, I suppose. Do you mind following that? Let's not. Alright, turn. Yes, goat. It was, and it didn't work either. So not great, no. Not great at all. I mean, on average, this team shouldn't be hurting me that much. But snowballing is definitely a thing. But on this team, Liger getting mangled isn't that big a deal, I suppose. And there we go. Mighty Blow meets armor 9, and he's gone. How do you guys keep calling this shit? Well, I guess with movement 3, he's worth firing. I think we're past the tipping point here. It looks like we're losing, Calf. The team and the players. Hey, Liger. Well, you're getting a fresh, healthy Chaos Warrior. 2 perms incesticide, 3 if you include the one the apothecary did to me. No guard there, which means we could blitz in here. Yep, yes it is. Especially this guy, because minus movement on someone whose job is running after gutter runners and stuff. It's pretty awful. Yeah. And the Apo. Hey there, Sombra. It's mostly Patreon supporters with occasional Twitch subs thrown in there. This is 2 dice. 1, 2, 3 assists, 1, 2 assists. 2 dice into 2 dice. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, good. So for this one to blitz, we'd have to go through this square. And we'd need a guard assist. I don't mind offering that guard assist from here. Something like this. Where do we want this guy? This will not get better than a 1 die. Let's do this first. Good. Come on, guys, it's time to actually do something. Okay, so this is a 1 die. Yeah, 4 turns, 3 rerolls. Sure, let's give it a shot. That's better. Because that buys me an assist over there. Let's see if we can improve matters a little bit. still not good enough. Not certainly, but probably. Galactic, thank you for the sub. Much appreciated. Yes, indeed. Do better, Aldar. Do better. Just aim for the stitches. It helps. Ooh, that's one hell of a full glass of Coke. Yeah, I definitely hope we don't see this rate of perms continue. Unless they start falling on the Necro team. So yeah, I mean, we still have quite a bit of damage potential. If the blocks suddenly start doing okay, then that might help. Oh, this is nice. I think I might have rerolled that if I were him. Then again, he's got guard, so he can still knock me away here. Yeah, Surfer stuck on the wrong side of the pitch right now. Sucks, but such is life. Ah, punches the DP instead. I figured he'd go for punching Zakarel. No guard there, really. Oh, bloody. That's bad. One die straight up working. Aldar going down. So yeah, this doesn't leave Zakarel with a whole lot to punch, no. So right now, this is 2 dice. We could shove him in there, and then out there. That actually seems kind of nice. Let's do that. Yep, that worked like a charm. Okay. A bit of a removal as well. So now, this is a 2 die already. That's good. So is that. Let's start with this one. Okay. Are you a garter? No, you're not. But I am. I'd like to keep you pegged. There. Yeah. Good. 3rd time's the charm. Come on. No. So since everything has blodge, removal chances are pretty slim. There's no guard on that guy. Well, we could fish for a POW. Yeah, let's fish for a POW here first. That's not a POW. Send for him is annoying. So do we go for the puppy? Or for the white? I guess we go for the puppy. That's not a pout either. Annoying, which leaves us here. Yeah. Not only is he damaging me more than he should be, but I'm also damaging him less than I should be. And that combination? Not great, not great. I did like the chain push play to get the 2 die here, but this guy has been punched by Claw Mighty Blow 3 times and is, as of yet, completely unimpressed. Zacharel going down. Oh, survived a hit at least. Now, AVQC has agility 2, so the chance of him actually getting relevant over there is pretty slim. At least there's no guard on this fleshy. That might help a little bit at some point. I used to have a wrestler, but it broke. Yep, true goat. True. Then again, he hasn't really needed the Mighty Blow yet. Actually, I think that's the one who got Liger. Yeah, no block there. But still, not being able to follow up means that he doesn't get that guard on this block. Oh, but he doesn't need it because this one now assists. So this would be 2 die into 1 die there. Definitely so, Sombre. Wat zeggen jullie? Moet ik Nederlands praten? Oké, I guess. Ik ben even kwijt waarom, maar goed. Two die into 2 die now here. Cornac, merely stunned. That's something. Dutch and German sound very alike, and Dutch and Danish are pretty alike as well. Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Gav. I bet it is, Guido. People are so used to hearing me speak English, they get really confused. This is going pretty poorly, isn't it? 2 turns after this for him, though. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I guess there might be room for a blitz on the agility by AVQC, which would be pretty nice. He's not really going anywhere. Let's start with this. Start with double skulls. It's just like that. Well then, that was interesting. Better. This one has movement 5. 1, 2, 3. Do I want to be able to move him afterwards? Yeah, maybe. That's good. That's something. And it's another dud. Oh, I should have probably stood him up sooner. This is a 2-die. That's nice and all. I think I like this spot. Good. There and don't follow. There and don't follow. Got better. Okay. Interesting turn coming up for the baddies. But yeah, AVQC is having a very disappointing game because he's been blitzing every turn, well, except for one, with Mighty Blow Claw and Tackle. And it's just not happening for him, is it? Mighty Blow, Zacharel. He's good for that, that's nice. You guys are weird. Yeah, I was afraid he was going to do that. Gave up a bit too much in the ways of pushes. But still, he's going to have to work for it. True, monkey. I will not deny it. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. That's actually really helpful. Oh, that's the reroll gone. Okay. I guess he was considering a handoff first. I mean, technically he could just run with the ghoul and tag with the diving tackle, right? Let's see. Does jump up do me any favors here? My surfer's still stuck in the middle somewhere. He can't reach that, can he? No. So what we have is a pretty easy 2-die on the ball. A 2-die here as well, right? As soon as one of these gets up. Let's see. You get up. You get up. This is 2 dice, but he's got stand firm. Still a nice target, I guess. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll accept the KO for now. That lets me 2-die this one. Yes. All the POWs. That one's weak. Well, let's pay this guy a visit, I suppose. That's a good time for pushes. Yeah, let's put him here, because then we can do it again with this one. That's a good time for both downs. So, here comes the play. Dodge is good. Wasted 6. That's skulls, that's okay. Well, that's underwhelming. So, we got 2 KOs on a 13-player squad, and we suffered 2 KOs on an 11-player squad, plus a KO. Yep, monkey. Such is life. At least I still have a tackler second half. The jump up block was nice enough, I guess. That's why you have a wrestle tackle to do that stuff with. But he broke. I think he was only wrestle, actually. Okay, that was the blitz, which means he's going to rely on the dodge out here then. Might as well. Mighty blow punch in the claw palm. Okay, lives. And now the 1 in 9, that suddenly puts me back in the game. I'd say I'm due 1. Nope. So, break time. And we don't get our dude back yet. He gets the only one that matters back. So, a turn for killing stuff and maybe giving a star player point to someone who matters. Like Horde Master, MVP from skilling. Goat. He already is one MVP away. Yeah, I guess giving it to Horde Master makes sense. We have 3 Mighty Blows still, 2 with Piling On. Excuse me. But killing zombies won't actually help us, will it? I mean, if we kill 3, then it's helpful, but if we remove 1 or 2, it doesn't really do much. I guess killing the kicker might help. You pass. You catch. Riot could be nice, sure. I really don't want to catch it, but if it winds up... To be honest, the handoff isn't any worse than a pickup anyway. And if there is a riot... Nope. Alright, so if we blitz 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that doesn't help. So we just 3-die this. Yeah, sure. It doesn't really matter much. Sure, I'll pile on at this point, right? Yeah, got one. So, if we do this, then we've got an extra block there if that fits. And it does. And on this one, yay! Doesn't matter. Alright, pick up, Horde Master. Nope. Alright, so second half. With a guaranteed 11 players for the baddies. Thank you to all of my patrons for helping make this channel possible. Would you like players named after you too? Then you can become a patron via the link below. Baddies. And we still get 9. Alright. Right, let's put a serious dent in them now. Hope that helps. Hey there, Sejun. White on the line? No, because kicker. There, I guess. Alright, let's see. I'm going to pile on that one. And that one. We're going to blitz this guy. With some help from him. We want to keep this semi-safe-ish. Okay. Hey there, Yalta. Let's do this. Reroll for the... Wow, that kick! That was interesting. Not that it matters that much. Right, let's see. Start off with this one. We've got guard here, but not there, so let's do this one first. Seriously. Come on. What's the range on the wolves? Yeah, acceptable, I suppose. Better. Try this one. Nope. Also shit. He's not the frenzy, is he? No. Stay. Give this a try. For fuck's sake. At least that one goes down. It's not going to go through here. Could go through there, which means going one back would make some sense. Two, three, four, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He can reach back here. Yeah, I'm going to risk that. Well, I removed a player. Liger is not just taking a nap. He's actually movement 3 now, which is not a lot for a warrior. Alder is out for now. And my only tackler is now a target. Yes, Liger on this team, and yeah, with movement 3, I might keep him if he were like a legend, you know, if he had this kind of skill set or this kind of skill set. But 2 injuries on a player with only guard, better to replace. Claw punch on the legend. Merely KO'd, I guess, at this point. No more tackle, though. No, yesterday he got MNG'd, if I remember correctly. Well, I'll still name the new one after him. Just hope he might actually be good. Then again, it's hard on a team like this, because if you're a rookie warrior, then you typically get placed on the line of scrimmage a lot. Especially against teams with no claw mighty blow. So yeah, I'm down to 7 now. 7 versus 10. 2 mighty blows remaining. It might be DD, it might well be. Oh, piling on does absolutely nothing. So... I'm not going to pile on that one. Well, we have enough for a cage. Grab me a Coke here. I need all the help I can get. So after this match, we've actually got a replay analysis, which has been quite a while. What happened to the Warriors? Well, one took a bit of an elbow drop, which didn't help. One took a bit of a beating after a blitz failed. One didn't make it to turn 5. So yeah, that's what happened. So we're playing 7 against 10 right now. Good thing he doesn't like fouling, I guess. surprised he hasn't chosen to follow that up. I would be all over this. Sticking all my bludge players in there. That's the request from the person hiring me to have a look at their replays, Sibella. Although, I guess if someone says, I want to learn from do you have any suggestions, I can tell them, well, try and look for games where you feel like you could have done better, but you're not sure why. You had the feeling like your decision making wasn't great, but you don't already know what you did wrong. Stuff like that. Yeah. Definitely the blodge moving in. This is blodge, this is blodge, this is blodge, and this is blodge. And I guess he's going to go for the foul after all. He is going to go for the foul with 3 assists, no less. Come on, Zacharel. Come on, Zacharel. Ha-ha! Ha-ha-ha-ha. The beginning of the end. Right. Tricky. Let's go and pow this first. Okay, that's not how you pow. Six. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah. There's some chain push options though. Let's not give it that. Punch a zombie instead. No, I'd rather stay here. Alright. Thank you, Sombra. I'm glad you feel that way, and I wholeheartedly agree. It's a very, very pleasant vibe I get from it. Yeah. I was actually saying earlier today that my Discord channel, and I guess this community on Twitch as well, is the closest thing to home an online community has ever felt to me. Yeah. So if you're not in there already, definitely do check out the Discord as well. Because that's where we hang out when we're not live. Yes, this is true, Diogo. And gladly so. Yeah, I should do that more often, Calf. I mean, I made this Sage and patrons and subs voice channel with the idea that I'd hang out there every once in a while. I should probably actually make that more of a thing. Yeah, I get that feeling, Goat. I mean, I'm technically in a lot of them, but mine is the only one I actually frequent regularly. I drift in and out of some other ones. Technically, it works on browser only, but I would recommend using the both the desktop app and the mobile app for that. Yeah. Gornak is okay for now. Yes, my golfing has developed a bit of a reputation, has it not? So yeah, that's diving tackle next to the ball. Pows everywhere. Five and a 6. Well, I'm glad those weren't his fouling dice at least. Ha. So, this jump up doesn't do me much good, because there's players around. This is actually pretty hopeless, isn't it? Stand firm there. Right now we have 1 assist against this. And 2 there. This guy cannot get there. This one wouldn't help. This is a 1 die. Could make that 2, I guess. Better than nothing. Yes, G, I did. It's on the YouTubes. Well, this is rather rubbish. Do I even want to stand him up at this point? Honestly, this game is pretty much over, isn't it? He's got guards, so that doesn't help. Yeah, sure, whatever. This is a joke. Oh, there we go. Fine, I'll get up. Nope. That was not a very successful experiment. I guess if you want to get some impression of my tabletop, the Danish Open video is probably better. Yes, it is, Dee Dee. Yes, it is. Thanks, Monkey. So yeah, 4 turns to pull off a miracle tie because he quads. Pretty much. Actually, 1 quad probably won't do the trick at this point. Yeah, he hasn't been in here in a while. Calf probably knows. She's good at keeping track of people. I should make her a community manager or something. I can kill something on the way. That is a goal. I like that dude. Well, we're in a spot of trouble. Who the hell built a beer stand for this team anyway? Or maybe it was me. That's not great. Hey there, Corvée. Ah! Ha 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 ha! We're going in the right direction now! Look! We're on our way! Reroll double skulls! Oh, well, wasted claw at least. So there's that. Ball and no tackle zones. But at least his reroll's gone. 7 fingers knocking over Zacharel there. Doesn't leave me with very much. Easy. Okay, so the ball is on a wrestler. He's risking a dodge. Not punished for it. We're gonna get this guy surfed, probably. Yeah, that puts him out of range from there. This is diving tackle. This is stuck. Yeah, hopeless. Not getting him surfed is kind of nice, I suppose, so we might as well go for that option. That's a 6+ dodge. Yeah, fuck it. So, the 2 perms hurt. Especially this one. I mean, I was on the fence to replace Liger anyway. Getting a new Mighty Blow tackle will take a while, but it's doable, of course. Oh wait, he doesn't have stand firm. I thought he did. My bad. I gave him Juggernaut instead of stand firm. So the surfer getting surfed with a beer stand. And lives. Good. Holes will be back. It's nice. Yeah, it's part of the game. Underwhelming stuff so far. Yep. Foul on the claw poem for 3 turns. Survived that one. I'm not going to bother giving him anything to punch here. There's no point. I'd probably try and score on sloppy stitches. I mean, honestly, that's a great player to get a touchdown on. Because I know I would, but you know, people have different preferences, like I said. This guy will level himself. This guy could actually see replacing. Alright, no foul this turn, that's nice. Alright. Yeah, I mean, the agility one will level himself pretty much. This guy's very close no matter what. This guy, if on 76 he doesn't roll a stat or a doubles, I consider replacing. The good normal picks are there already. Alright, so, I'm gonna go for a quick pee break after this game, and then, Stygian and I will go and have a look at one of his past matches. Stygian, if you could send me a description of the file that I'm to look for in your replay history, that would be great, and your coach name, I guess, might help as well. Ooh, Horrormaster got the MVP, the guy I was trying to get a completion on. Didn't work, but at least he's closer to block. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, remember to hit the thumbs up button. If you want to see more of my content, then do press the subscribe button and the little bell, and I'll see you around.